Hey guys, welcome to JazzedTutorials. This week I am doing a slightly advanced tutorial. It's not a beginner's tutorial, but it's also not an expert or advanced tutorial. It's kind of like middle of the road, so it's advanced-ish, I guess you could say, on the biccuspid. Any hoosers. So I made this random tutorial out of nowhere, guys. I was playing around in Photoshop, as I always do, and I came up with this really awesome idea, and I wanted to share this with you before I forgot about it, because I know you're going to like it. So, yeah, I don't really know what to call this quite yet, so eventually I'll think of it, so you'll see in the title what I eventually call it and in the description box, but for now it's just a tutorial. Okay, so as you'll notice, I have this lovely photo here, Demi Lovato, already opened. I have already cut the background of her out, so it's just her and nothing else. And in case you're very curious, you're going to want to use a large background. Well, you could use a small background too if you wanted to, but I like large backgrounds because I'm a large kind of person. So let's see, what size is this anyway? It is a 1024 by 768 size canvas that I'm using. But if you'd rather not use a large canvas, that's totally fine. But at the end, when we add our text to this, you'll see why I think large is better. Alright, so once you have this opened, you want to now duplicate your cutout picture that you're using twice. And we're gonna, actually no, you're gonna duplicate it once. We're gonna duplicate this layer twice, but not yet. So grab your lady layer. Mine, as you'll notice here, I have all the layers already made, but I'm gonna go step by step anyway, just because, but I want to have mine perfection, the layers already in there. So duplicate that once for now. And then on your copied layer, you're gonna then move this just slightly to either the left or the right, because we're eventually going to go to the left or to the right as well, so it doesn't really matter which way you go first. Alright, we're going to go over here just like that, and then I'm going to grab my lovely eraser tool, and I'm going to erase the edges of this lovely lady, just slightly. Now, let's see, which one's going to work best? I think we're going to go with this one here. This is a watercolor loaded wet flat tip. It's already in Photoshop, by the way, guys, so if it's not, it's there, don't worry, it's always there. But all the brushes we're using, well, the ones we're using are going to be in Photoshop. There's a couple that aren't, and I'll explain to those later. So yeah, just brush the edges a bit on some of your photo, however you like. Brush here, here, here. Just slightly, don't overbrush it, because if you overbrush it, it'll look ridiculous, but yeah. Alright, and then, oh, it's not in there. We're going to add one more brush, and this actually I'm going to have to load in here because it's not here, guys. Sorry about that, but this is a particular brush that I'm going to need to use. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're wanting to know how to load a Photoshop brush, well, this is how you do it. Crap. I'm not sure which one it is. It's a watercolor brush of some sort, I think, possibly. I have too many brushes, as you can clearly see, guys. Alright, I think it's one of these two. Is it? Yes. Okay. I think it's this one. Yes, okay. So, we're going to be using this brush here. And this actually came in a brush set we've used previously. So, I'll link below that anyway. But I'll link below the tutorial that we use the brush set in, so you can download the brushes in that tutorial. But yeah, this is going to really, you're going to have to obviously resize the brush because as you'll clearly notice, it's 2182 and that's a very large. So I'm going to go with 360. Is that good? I think we're going to go 360. And no, I'm going to go a little bit smaller because I think the larger the brush, the more it'll detail out. So let's go with, whoa, what the heck? We'll go with 215. Oh, wrong brush. Dang it. Alright, whatever. I'm using a 308 brush, but use whatever size you like. And then you're going to kind of like cut out half the body. Like, ish, so that it kind of blends in a bit. Sort of, kind of. Alright. So once you have your lady or person that you're using cut out, sort of ish, not, kind of, more or less blended in, I should say. I don't want to say cut it out, but like, cut it so it blends in. You're then going to go and do a Command or Control-Shift-U, and you're going to decorate that so it's black and white. Or you could be a cool kid, go to Image and Adjustments, and also click Decorate or Black and White. Same effect, just a little bit more time. Alright, then we're going to go over here to our opacity, and we're going to drop it to 50%. That way it blends in quite nicely. And then, you guessed it, we're going to do the very same effect, but on the left side of the photo. So let me delete that, and I will show you what mine looks like when we're all done. Right and left. Alright, that's my right and left, and they're both set at 50% opacity. Once we've done that, we're going to then go ahead and we're going to add another cool layer. Now, in the last tutorial that we did this very same effect. So it's going to be kind of similar to what we just did recently, but we're going to jazz it up slightly. So what I have here, as you'll notice, is I have a very cool rainbow lines effect. And what I've done with the rainbow lines effect that I made, I took an eraser brush, and the eraser brush that I used was this one here. Where is it? I don't know. What is it called? It's Rough Round Bristle. This one comes standard in Photoshop, so it's already there. It's cool to use. I love that one. And I went around the edges very slightly and brushed them inward so it looks like it's peeling paper. Sort of, kind of. So it's like peeling back the background that's not really there. Pretty cool, huh? So that was that. But I felt like it really needed a lot more to it than just that because it just looks plain. So for that reason alone, I went onto google.com and typed in random splatter brush background. And I found this one here. And I think it really adds more to the photo, just my opinion. I dropped the opacity on this layer to 20% so it wasn't too overpowering, and it still looked pretty cool. And then finally, after all of that is said and done, you know we have to add text to this because the text just makes it a photo. I took my lovely neon lights font that I have, and I went and did that. And as you'll notice, I made the print pretty large, and I like it because it kind of just like, it pops the photo, makes the photo stand out, and that's really cool. So I hope you liked this tutorial. I hope it was awesome. It was all from me. None of this was copyright infringement. So if anyone thinks I'm copying someone's idea, I am not. This is 100% me, all made in the span of less than an hour. Well, the idea came less than an hour, but the tutorial itself is less than probably, hopefully, 15 minutes. But if not, I'm sorry I wasted your time. If I did, but I hope I did not. Yeah, I will stop blabbering now. I will let you get on with your day, or your YouTubing, whatever you were doing. Thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting, and all that stuff. Team Awesome is amazing. I love you all. And I'll catch you later with a new cool tutorial. Laters, ladies and guys and dolls.